You know,
I know. This was. Whew.
one of these days.
How about you do it?
You're
gonna
match.
do it.
No, I'm talking about we're gonna match in what we wear.
How?
Like
You don't have.
we're not gonna
shorts.
have like Matt. Yes, I do.
Not like this.
Yes, I do. I have shorter shorts. I bought them for Halloween.
What are you gonna be for Halloween?
Cody from Baywatch.
Is he the smallest, scrawniest, nerdy guy in the film?
No,
I've never seen it.
it's not a film. I mean, it is a film, but it's the show. I'm gonna be Cody. Hannah's gonna be CJ.
Oh, so you're gonna be like the scrawny nerd guy.
No, he's hot. And CJ is Pamela Anderson.
You think you're hot?
Depends on the day.
Depends on the day, because today you're dressed to the nines. You look like you're coming out of like an Old Navy magazine. You look like you're welcome.
I got this at
like I'm ready to shop for teenage throwback clothes. Like I'm like 26. I'm like, I could pull off the 14-year-old look again.
So you're saying I look better than you?
I'm saying you look fantastic. Like if you were modeling for an agency and it was Old Navy, or if it was like Calvin Klein, or
they tell me I had to be a voice actor. But if someone wearing my stuff,
they said no, they're gonna look at you and they're gonna be like, you really got to draw to small boys. Like we're gonna push you. We're gonna take pictures of you, and I want you to wear just like teenage boy style. Like you look like a rich white kid that goes to like ski resorts.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I
look at that.
This is how you disarm people. This is how an argument should go.
Say thank you. Speaking of boys, so at Vision, me and
the boys,
long hair Alex, we have an award that's given out every time we train, and it's who's the hottest boy of the day, and it's become a very prestigious award to try and win.
He wins?
No, we're the judging committee.
Oh, I was gonna say he's got like his hair's a mess all the time. Like
we would both constantly be winning, so we had to take ourselves out of the equation to therefore have other people get the chance to be hottest boy. But yesterday I was picking hottest boy, and it was during the beginning of a seminar, a jiu-jitsu seminar with John Thomas. I think that's right. And
seems like a simple name you shouldn't get wrong.
That or Thompson, I don't know. Or Josh. It's definitely Josh.
Steve.
But you know, I was picking this guy Dayton. He's a slight boy.
What's a slight boy?
He's about 130 and shorter than me, but 21. So he's slight. He's slim. He's small. He won hottest boy.
You calling someone slight means this
I'm like
guy
160.
Dude,
I'm like 30 pounds heavier than this guy.
See, like how much do you weigh?
Like 160.
Like with all that on, boots and everything?
Like I'm like 155 to 161. Depending on the time of the day.
I got a scale.
I'm not taking all this off the phone.
You don't have to.
I'll take a picture later for you.
I just don't believe you weigh 160.
I'm regularly 58, 59. Anyway.
How much do you think I weigh?
I don't know, 72.
About 74.
I'm pretty good.
Pretty close.
Pretty good at this.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You see enough people just in their underwear and you're like
trying to get to specific weights.
Also weighing in. So you're like, oh, this is good feedback.
That's what 155 looks like. He looks bigger than 155.
Yeah.
But not quite 180.
That's why I can look at someone that's fat and be like, I know how much you can lose in an hour. I've watched a man lose 9 pounds in an hour.
Yeah. Anyway, I was picking hottest boy.
Go ahead. Talk about the hottest boy. Do you pick hottest girl? No, you can't do that anymore, right?
Pick hottest boy.
No. Does anybody pick hottest girl?
Nope. It's
ugliest girl.
No.
But
we had a bunch of visiting people standing right behind me that I was unaware of while I was screaming about hottest boy, and they were standing there going like, I'm just here to learn jiu-jitsu, and I'm like, Dayton's the hottest boy of the day today. None of you this morning there were no winners, but tonight Dayton's the hottest boy.
You should get one of those They're like erotic statues with a big giant penis.
Yeah, like an African fertility statue.
Yeah. But it's passed daily. Right? It's a good idea.
You don't get to take it home. So
yeah. But you get to
take a picture with it when you're hottest boy.
You get a cock ring for it, but it's not a real cock ring. It's like a bands, like those rubber bands, those animal bands back when.
Yeah.
You put it around the cock of the fertility statue, and each day that you win, you get to wear that band for the day.
Can I tell you a story?
This is all stories.
So I was on Etsy looking for lifeguard shorts. I was like, maybe there's gonna be some vintage lifeguard shorts.
This got real weird.
No.
Why are you on Etsy?
Because I thought there was gonna be vintage lifeguard shorts from the 80s. So like,
you understand?
Hang on.
No. You hang on. No, you shut the fuck up, because you understand. You understand that when you look like this, when you're on Etsy, when you're giving out awards daily for hottest boy,
it's more of like an energy than like a physical thing.
People barely see Hannah. She's the photographer. People barely see her. You understand that if you're just someone that comes across your profile, they go, he's gotta be.
They see Hannah.
No.
Are you saying I should post?
No, because she complains about it. Like, she's actively said
she wants the
credit. She wants credit.
She wants credit. Some of the women from the gym want to see her more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I've learned from Instagram analytics?
Hannah.
Every time you post someone else other than you on your profile, it does better.
I think that's just for you.
When's the last time you've tried it?
Pictures of me actually do pretty good. I'm not kidding. They get the most traction.
Really?
Yeah.
Can we look through the likes? Like, exactly who's liking them? Is it bots? Is it men? Is it boys?
It's men, boys, and also ladies that I know. Because like my followers, same with like our podcast demographic, it's like mostly 70-30. No, actually, I have more female followers than our podcast has female listeners, and my followers are like 70-30 men. But what the fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was on Etsy, and I was not logged into an account. That's important for this story. And I type in lifeguard shorts. That's it. And I'm scrolling down.
3 times.
Yeah, and the last thing on the first page.
Yep.
Is a gladiator cock ring.
You got it right.
No, hang on. First of all, the posting is a picture of a guy's dick in the cock ring on the page of Etsy. It's not blurred out or anything. And so
there's no guessing
like
as to what this might be. Yeah.
And so, like, you know me, I somehow end up on the listing for it.
And what's the search again?
Lifeguard shorts.
Okay.
I'm not even sure.
So someone that's like 14, that's like, hey, you know what I need?
That's what I'm saying. It's not edited, it's not blurred, and it's not logged in with like a fucking account that like knows I'm older than 18
and knows
like
that
anyone
you're kind
that types in
and knows, and they follow the show and they know.
Here's what gets fucking crazier.
Yeah.
If you look at the reviews for products like that on Etsy, it's just people posting pictures of their dicks. Like, this fits great, and I'm not getting off on this at all. Like, it's fucking bonkers. And I'm not like a big censorship guy or like a big prude guy, but that should not be on there.
That's
like
fantastic.
If kids can just be like, I need some lifeguard. Yeah. I didn't even know what a gladiator cock ring was before.
Like, this is a real issue. So like this is either a real issue or your phone just understands you.
Or it's like, he doesn't mean lifeguard shorts. It doesn't even show
exactly what you wanted.
Like,
let's skip over the shorts part and just go right to it.
You could wear this under the shorts. It would feel nice. By the way, for reference, a gladiator cock ring is a 3-pronged ring that's like, and it chills on the bottom only. It doesn't connect on top.
Yeah, okay.
It just like it holds it. Yeah. I've also come across an Etsy account, and I've known about this for years, where if you're trying to find vintage t-shirts and you go at least 5 pages into your search, you will come across this account. It's a lady with the biggest fake tits you've ever seen, 90% naked, with a shirt pulled down to like her collarbone, going, "Buy this shirt from Pomona State." And you're like, I see your marketing tactic.
She a real estate agent too?
Probably. It was like, Jesus.
Sells Mary Kate.
How are we letting this on? That's like, again, you don't have to be
got
logged
sponsored
in.
by Alani.
So
we just lost a couple sponsors forever.
Oh yeah, Mary Kay was gonna really hit us.
I know. All the girls I see online, that's the ones with fake tits. They're very stereotypical. They're always a real estate agent. They're always a failed bodybuilder or a physique competitor, and the ones that win they don't move units. That's the thing. So like you're either one or the other. You're either a really hot bodybuilder who's winning shows and you know your shit in nutrition, or you're a failed bodybuilder who's still really hot, but you still have fake tits and you're good at moving units in houses. But
the guys are like, maybe she'll fuck me in the showing.
I'm sure
that's the reason.
100%. Have you seen it? I don't even know. It's like Sunset something for, it's on Netflix. No, but it's like selling, I think it's Selling Sunset. And it's just, it's fun to put on every once in a while because it's so terrible. You hate every single person in the show immediately. And it's all really attractive women with fake tits and 2 males who run the entire operation. And it's hilarious.
They sell a lot?
They sell so much. They're moving like $1 million homes. They're like, and you see the back end and they're all talking shit about each other.
Well, that's probably fake.
This is the thing. It seems like those kind of, because I know there's people in real life, they're just not being filmed because they're not as hot. And it has all as many big homes. So, but it's just like, I just enjoy it. I enjoy that show because you really get to see the cattiness.
Admit it, you just fucking like it. You don't have to justify it.
Okay, I like it.
You can be like, I like Selling Sunset.
Sometimes.
You know what else I don't like that's on Netflix? Look at that transition.
Squid Games. Our entire episode is going to be called Squid Games. Why don't you like it? You're a reader.
Because
you're a reader. You can read through it.
It's not even that I don't like the show.
It's terrible acting.
I haven't seen it. It's that whenever something is so pushed, I can't do it. Like, just like part of my personality.
Yeah,
like, I don't like authority.
Yeah.
Starts going, oh, you get fucked. I'm not watching that. Because, like, there's no reason, based on the things I've ever watched on Netflix, that show should ever pop up for me. Like,
it's number one.
Yeah, it's like, you should watch this. Number one recommended for you. It's like, they fucking can't.
It's a great storyline, though. Like, you understand the storyline, right?
I'm not even saying.
Do you understand the storyline?
Yeah, I read the description of every fucking episode.
Did you?
Yeah, on Wikipedia. That's what I do for anything that borders on horror. I don't fucking watch it.
It's not horror.
It borders on it.
Is it?
Like a psychological horror situation? Yeah.
Oh. I don't count it as like horror. I count horror as like The Grudge. Like,
there's different types of horror.
Yeah, that I don't like that.
It's like psychological. Yeah,
I don't like
that.
Like, I don't like people. I don't like scary and like stressful situations where people get locked into houses and different things. I'm like, bitch, I am going full David Goggins and running 11 miles as long as I get away from this house. Like, why are you not doing that? Like, why is you're like, I can make it one night. Like, that kind of shit, I can't do it. Because I'm like, this is not what you do. This is not what a rational person does. You hear shit, you get the fuck out. But with Squid Games, it's
I bet it's a well-made show.
We should say spoiler alert because I know enough to where I know what happens. Let's just ruin it for everybody because I know how it ends.
People die except for one guy whose name I don't remember.
I don't remember it. It's all symbols.
Do you mean Korean?
Yeah.
Great.
Great. Yeah, I know. But that's the other part of this thing that I don't like is that
Korean?
it is. And it's not that I can't get into it. The dub sucks. The acting is so over the top and it's just not my style. I like, unfortunately, just good. I like when a movie is in my language. I can't watch French films. I can't watch the Passion of the Christ. That one fucking was awful because I just, you don't watch the movie. You're just staring at the subtitles the entire time. I was also 13 when I watched Passion of the Christ. Probably not a good option for
of Inglourious Bastards.
I don't even remember the beginning.
That's like a 25-minute scene where they talk basically in French or German.
You lose me for a lot of it. Then I come back in after I get the popcorn and take a piss.
But at a certain point, like I remember the Christoph Waltz character, the Nazi.
Yeah.
Like says, do you mind if we switch to English? Which is like a way to just be like, all right, let's do the rest
of
this thing in English.
I do remember. No, so I don't necessarily, I can't get into it other than watching it over Rachel's shoulder on her phone when she watches it. And so I've gotten part of the storyline. I think I've only watched up to and read up to episode 6. And the nice thing about what Rachel does with series is because she's so addicted and chronically watching
whatever the thing that's put in front of her is.
Yeah, TV series and different things that she just skips fast forward to all the violence. So like I get to just, yeah, it's fucked up. Like it will really race your heart rate.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's so bad because like you'll skip all the storylines. So you'll get like, you'll piece it together and you'll be like, okay, he's a gambler. You know, rich people bet on this. It's all set on the island. Woo, Illuminati. That's, that's like kind of the backstory. It's not even
like a terrible plot.
No, it's a pretty good plot. And then, but the violence is so fucked up because I'm like, wow, they really play on the psychological emotions. And then this is the real spoiler alert. Did you know that the guy that's like fucking swinging his dick, that the meme, this guy going like this, the old guy.
Sure.
You've seen it.
I think so.
I've seen it.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I've seen memes
the old
with
guy.
him.
Yeah. He is one of the multi-billionaires, and he's just like, I'm dying and I just want to do this. That's And then the main character, I'm pretty sure, wins.
Yeah, but then I don't know
what happens. Tell me, because I don't know. No one's finished it for me.
The guy, I don't know if it's the main character. Some guy wins.
Dude, we're gonna get the worst comments on this episode for ruining it. We said spoiler alert.
And he like is back in society,
and he has the money, but he doesn't spend it.
No, he sees another guy being entered into it, and like he goes to talk to him, and it like cuts away or something. I don't know.
So maybe season 2?
No, probably. I didn't commit.
What if they came back? What if they came back and it was entirely American cast and like Netflix is like, we get it. We're going to get the other.
Do it again.
No, but they make season 2. Like, it's just, you're like, oh no, we see what you guys did. You literally just took this, because all those actors, all those film directors and everything, that was a small guy. He was trying to sell that movie for a while. And I thought he said like almost like 10 years. Yeah. And it wouldn't go. So now imagine people are from America are going to be like, yeah, come here. We're going to bring you here and we're going to film it here in Georgia because it's where they do it now.
Tax cuts.
And beautiful weather and beautiful weather.
Beautiful weather a lot of places. It's tax cuts.
Should we move there?
It's just for the film industry. Like that's why everything's shot there.
What again? Voice acting? I've been told.
I know.
So once they bring him here, maybe like we can watch it then, because like
I'm not going to. I can't watch anything that Netflix tells me to watch. I won't.
Nothing?
No.
Nothing.
I won't do it. I like Dave Chappelle and I can barely watch his new special. I haven't yet.
I agree, because I put that off for a while.
Because it's sitting there and it's like, you should watch this. I'm like, no, I'll watch what I want.
And then I just wanted to see why they were mad at him. And I get it. Like, there's no point in the special where you're like, I wonder what jokes that. No, it's like, oh, that one.
I was talking to Andy about this yesterday, and It's almost like Dave Chappelle is one of the best joke writers ever.
Mm-hmm.
And he can say some of the funniest fucking shit that you've ever heard,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't expect him to say it. Like the
Mm-hmm.
way that he gets to the punchline.
Takes you on a journey.
But he's just like drilling on this topic.
He's
super hard.
in there, yeah.
Like,
well, he's done now because like he's done with the special. He said that was part of it. He walked off. He's like, I'm done doing this shit till everything calms down. I'm not doing any more specials until everybody, this PC culture is done. So he's off. This is his last special for a while. So he's done talking about it.
Hopefully. So he's still giving interviews. We shouldn't drink at the same time. Then it's just dead air of us drinking.
But the thing is, my best videos on TikTok right now are of me. Have you seen my TikTok at all?
No, I don't have TikTok.
Okay. So my best videos of TikTok, follow me. I'm Yolk Thoughts on everything. Just follow me on Yolk Thoughts.
I'm not going to.
Please follow me. You don't have to worry about him. It's just me sitting there and I've got a little popper, shirtless, neck down, just pop, 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 pop. It's one of my best videos.
What do you mean?
That's it.
What's a popper?
It's for when ADHD kids get real anxious and tics and everything. Rachel bought a bunch of poppers for them. Just, give out. So she gave me one. And it's by my bong. So when I sit there and I'm heating up my bong, I will pop it sometimes and pass the time. And I was like, what would be a good video? A shirtless ASMR. So flex my abs, put it there, put the timer on the video, waited. I went pop, 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 pop. Missed a couple because that really that gets people drawn in. They're like, oh, why'd you skip that one? But I went back and got it. Don't worry. And then that is one of my best videos so far.
That's what confuses me.
I know. And I try so hard. I talk into the mic. I will describe things. I'll have videos. I'll have pictures. And then that one. And the Rock the Boat song where people where girls will squat down. They're they'll shake their ass and do a left, right, that kind of thing.
Sure.
Well, I did it with my titty dance. Little chest. Did great. Another great video.
Yeah, you can't put effort into it. People aren't looking for effort.
No, it was just, I was like, I could do that because I saw a guy doing it on his, just turn the light, put it up, did it. And then I was like, okay, cool, post. I was like, great, cool. The one I spent earlier on where I was trying to think of workouts and different things.
No, you can't do that.
No.
Hannah told me a guy that got hired where she works and he lasted one day before he took a trip to Vegas out of nowhere, didn't make the flight back, and then moved to Georgia.
What?
Yep. So he's a TikTok influencer.
Yeah.
And the only thing he does
is influence on TikTok.
It's either something with one of those swingy ball things or
a yo-yo.
No. Oh yeah, I got it.
Dude, because my TikTok's filled with people doing dog tricks, yo-yo trick.
This is worse. People ask him questions and he has a magic 8-ball and he shakes it and then he says whatever the magic 8-ball says. End of bit.
So here's the thing. There's some amazing TikToks out there of people that are putting in some they're geniuses and they understand. Millions. I know. But there's other people out there that I've learned so much from I have videos saved that I'm this could be useful home improvement stuff because there's people that will put home improvement. Yeah. And they're great because they're short clips. People have figured this out. They hire a media team and they make these short clips of long projects, but they show you very quickly how it'd go and be oh, I love that. And then
there's magic 8-ball guys.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing though, you can't talk too much. I think that's what gets people.
Mm-hmm. Except on a podcast.
Yeah, because if we just stop talking, really long form.
Could you imagine if we sat here and we pretended we knew sign language for 20 minutes? Do you know any?
I was toasted.
You're toasted? I could. For all those listening, that's your sign language tip of the day.
Now you know how to say toasted sign language.
Oh man.
There's a guy named John Cage who
Johnny Cage?
Nope. John Cage.
Why were you so aggressive? You got something against Mortal Kombat?
Yeah,
Johnny
thanks.
Cage?
You mean Johnny Bravo? Anyway.
No, Johnny Cage.
This dude, he's a composer, but like very experimental. And he has a piece called 444. So it's 4 minutes and 44 seconds. And the entire composition.
Like numerology.
No, it just takes 4 minutes and 44 seconds. And the entire
That's a very significant number in numerology.
Maybe. I don't know.
It is.
But the point of it.
What's the point? Because it could be deeper. The 444 is huge. So what?
The whole thing is.
It means structure.
Okay. Probably that makes sense because this is just rest beats.
Yes.
So it's just rest beats. You sit at a piano and don't play anything for 4 minutes and 44 seconds. And that's
it's
the piece.
Okay. Huh. And it did well?
It's wildly famous.
Okay.
Because he just was like,
what if would you want to be famous for something stupid? Like if you could
composer otherwise.
I know, but like so fuck him. I'm not talking about
him. We're done with John Cage?
Yeah, we're done. Fuck that Johnny Cage guy.
Hey, that's gonna trend. He's hot right now.
No, we're trending because of Squid Games.
It's 1980.
And we just revealed everything.
Squid Games. I said it again.
Yeah. But yeah, if we just went famous for something crazy, like what? Like all we gotta do is something like radical. Like what would it be? You gotta have like a spray painted orange beard. Could we dye your like
That's not gonna do it.
You're telling me if you didn't have like a Hunter orange, like a little mustache.
That's not gonna do it.
No, okay. Then what? What could we do?
Maybe like we get a TikTok.
I have a TikTok.
Okay, we use your TikTok.
Yeah, we just keep posting shit.
And no.
Oh, okay.
We get a paintball gun. We blindfold the person shooting the paintball gun. We point them in the direction of the other person and see where they hit. We blindfold both people.
I follow some paintball accounts, and paintball has gotten kind of crazy anymore. Like they've just figured out ways to crank up the PSI without the ball breaking in the barrel, because that's been a big issue. Because if you cranked up the PSI too much, then it just shatters the ball inside the gun, and that's no good. So they figured out like coatings and different things and PSI, and like turned it up so like you're getting hit with bullets.
Yeah.
And yeah, dude, it's
a little much
scary. Like it looks fun up until I'm like, I've been paintballing before, and it's
you know what's fun? Laser tag. Laser tag's fun.
Oh shit. Have you heard of Lori's Roadhouse? We're gonna do a promo for them for fucking no reason.
No.
All right, that's the last we're gonna say that name. You haven't heard of
unnamed place.
Yeah, you haven't heard of this though?
No.
Okay.
Is it a laser tag steakhouse?
No, I wish. Damn, that'd be
that's what we get famous for.
Cool. All right. They're calling it the in-between. It's the closest thing to Nashville that's in Cincinnati now. It's in Westchester, and it's like a bar, but like live country music.
Yeah, they have that at Foley's Tavern in Reading.
This is a road.
Don Pruitt plays.
It's fine. Well, this is like a roadhouse. I'm just saying.
It's Vic Bowles Roadhouse up towards Hamilton.
Stop promoting people. Just full names. Damn it.
There's the hitching post in Dartown.
They need it. Could you imagine if this is what blew them up?
It won't be. Also, they don't be. They're good. Every person in that town goes there all the time.
I know, but those people need help.
I bet they own the building.
Those people need. That's fine. All those people need help. Would you not say that?
No, they're all fine.
They're all fine.
It's pretty fine.
They're fine.
It's one of my favorite bars that Andy plays at because it's so fine.
I'm not saying it's not fine, but I've not gone in there and I've been like, you know, I wish I could teach you guys some squats. I got some dumbbells.
That's not gonna happen.
I know, and you're saying it's fine.
Fine.
Stop saying it's fine. It's not fine. If you're not squatting, it's not fine.
When was the last time you squatted?
Today.
Yeah.
Junior. Today.
No, don't do that.
Why? Is that bad?
It's not gonna trend.
Squid Game. We're already trending. We've already hit our trending point. Why?
How do we make this trend once we talk about that?
Our entire episode is just going to be called Squid Games. And what else did you say is trending? You literally
Dune the movie.
Tell me about it.
It's super fucking
Hold on. There's a squirrel. There's a motherfucking squirrel
outside
on my patio on the 3rd level that it shouldn't have been there, and it was going to eat my peppers. And
So Dune is it's based on a book also called Dune.
I've heard of a book called Dune.
By God,
have you ever played the game called Doom?
No.
No?
Yeah, no.
You should look into Doom. It's really
I'm playing
well
Sniper Elite 4 right now.
This is why you don't have friends. This is why you're dressed like a 14-year-old Old Navy ad.
What are you dressed like?
Fucking just a douche, a big old fucking muscly douche. What I'll do? What do you want me to dress as? I've got Fabletics short shorts, so I've obviously got some money as a douchebag, but not enough to buy new shoes because these things are broken the fuck out and torn up. And I've got a shirt that I've had for.
It's the only shirt I see you in
all the time, and I love it. And I've had it for. Which, dude, whatever material this is, you should look into getting your shirts because I've had this for 7 years, 8 years before college. Yeah. Yeah. You're like, whoa. And I wear this all the time. So that's what I mean. If you can get this is like NASA material.
It's not that.
Like, I'd send up Elon Musk up into space in this. This is what he wears.
See that yawn?
Dude, Tesla, do you see how much money he fucking has?
We're not going to talk about Dune?
Okay. Why?
It's overly involved. It's very in the future. There's a universe that's not really our universe, but there's people. And all the
Did you watch it?
Yeah, it's just
okay. Then
I've read the book too.
Jesus, tell it better.
All the people.
We're in a universe. There's a bunch of people, but they're not really people.
No,
and we're on Earth, but we're not on Earth.
Right. So there's different planets that have different houses. So House Atreides is one of them. House Harkonian.
Are they gods?
No.
Aliens?
Hang on. No, they're people.
God.
And basically, House Harkonian owns this one planet called Arrakis. And Arrakis
is this like fraternities?
No, it's think of it like medieval houses with
like
knights
Gryffindor and Ravenclaw.
That's Harry Potter. Like different dukes and lords and shit like that. And then there's an emperor that rules over the whole galaxy.
Star Wars,
kind of, but no. And so basically, what happens is this one planet, Arrakis.
They have spiders on it?
No, it's a desert planet, and it has what's called spice, which is a hallucinogenic thing that's on the top of the sand.
I mean, dude, how easy can you make it?
Well, there's worms, Alec. There's big sandworms that if you're walking in the open desert, can hear the rhythmic pounding of your feet and will come fuck you up. I'm talking 400-meter long sandworms.
Okay, so
however, on this planet as well, outside of the cities, there's a group called the Freemen who have harnessed the desert and are native to Arrakis. However, they were oppressed by House Harkonian for so long.
Spoiler alert for this movie too.
This book came out in this is the setup. This isn't a spoiler.
People get mad at everything.
This is just a fucking setup. And House Harkonian gets recalled by the Emperor. Atreides gets the planet, but it's a setup. House Harkonian wipes out House Atreides. They kill the Duke, and this is again in the first 100 pages of the fucking book. So
how long is it?
The book 600 pages.
Oh Jesus!
And the movie's the first half. There's going to be 2 parts to this, and the first half was 2.5 hours long. And so the Duke's son, Paul. Fantastic. It's funny because some people are named shit like Gurney Halleck.
And other some people they got lazy on.
It's like Paul and Jessica. It's all right.
Could you imagine sitting in the lobby for that role and be like, who you auditioning for? Paul. Who you auditioning for?
Dude, I'm auditioning for one of the B'nai Gesserits. And who are you? I'm Duncan, Idaho. played by Jason Momoa.
He's a good-looking man.
Not without the beard.
Really?
Yeah, he doesn't have it after like one scene, and it's like, oh, that's goofy.
Hmm.
Anyway, Paul is the son of Lady Jessica and Duke Leto of House Atreides. They weren't married. Lady Jessica is one of the Bene Gesserit, who are kind of like witches, kind of like fortune tellers, kind of like an oracle situation. They want to impose their own order onto each different planet and kind of be in charge of all that shit.
Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna say I'll watch the fucking movie if I have
should,
to.
dude.
This is just like Jesus Christ.
Alec, this is the setup. I'm still just giving you the setup.
So it's too like I know. That's why I'm like, okay, stop.
And then the Freeman think Paul's like their fucking messiah.
So why? So total like
the Freeman have.
Why is this movie bad?
It's not. It's really good.
Okay,
I loved it.
Okay,
the book's really good and the movie was really good.
Awesome.
It's big.
Cool. I'll watch. So we can talk about. We got all right. So back to the titles: Squid Games, Dune, and
what else is trending, baby?
I've got an idea. So if you were going to a doctor,
okay,
if you were going to a doctor and your doctor is prescribing you shit, he's telling you what to do. He was like, hey, I think you should wear this foot brace for the next 6 months. And you're like, I don't think I need a foot brace. He's like, no, I'm a doctor. You should wear this.
What's the question you're leading?
I'm just saying, okay, I'm just leading. And you find out that your doctor tortured puppies. Just like absolutely again, you know, it just was like torturing puppies in his shed. This is what he does. Like, he's a doctor to you during the day, pretty cool guy, pretty chill, all right kind of person.
Not really.
And then tortures puppies.
He was kind of a liar and
yeah, but he tortures puppies. And then you're like, I don't know. I don't know if I believe you on the foot brace anymore.
I didn't believe him on the foot brace to begin with.
Okay, so so like if your doctor tortured
you didn't
puppies,
need the foot brace.
Yeah, but your doctor tortures
the foot brace
puppies.
Was going to be useless, and then all of a sudden, 2 months later, it was the most important foot brace you could have ever had in your life.
All the while, these puppies,
and you didn't need the foot brace.
Well, it helped. That was the problem, and they told nurses not to wear foot braces because people it gave a bad look and made them look all gimpy. They're like, we don't need you limping around on foot braces.
Yeah.
Others might think that we have a hospital full of gimps.
It turns
out that they actually needed the foot braces and they helped prevent back pain.
The nurses definitely need foot braces. The people that work in hospitals need foot braces. But people in Walmart, you don't need a foot brace, I don't think. You also don't need to get a fucking cortisone shot.
And how far do we have to stay apart from people in foot braces? Like, do you have to stay 6 feet, 7 feet, 8 feet? Does it matter anymore?
No,
it doesn't.
I went to a movie theater last night and everyone was just in there fucking no foot braces.
Yeah, dude. Like, it's so hard to stay 6 feet away from people all the time. Because if we're being honest, where are we counting from? Counting from the fucking nose, the shoulders, the top of the head, or your fucking gut? Because the that's negative. And now we're like back to like, if we're dealing with you, that's like
negative for you. Got you. Turned it on. Said it before you said
dick
it.
Jokes.
Last night at the theater though.
Yeah. But if no. Let's finish this up. Your doctor is a killer, a torturer of puppies. Do you believe him anymore?
I didn't believe him to begin with again.
Okay. So you don't believe doctors? No, but ones that torture puppies are worse, right?
Oh yeah, but I'm like a little bit.
Fuck Brandon. Let's go, Brandon.
Hang on. In the theater last night, I went to take a piss because like it's a 2.5 hour long movie, and I was enjoying the movie.
Yeah.
And as I walk out, I see that there's a guy. He's the only guy sitting. There's like a wall, and then like a couple seats in front.
Confirm he's a guy?
No, I don't know.
Let's assume
it's a they.
Okay, thank you.
It's called a he they.
Gracious. I appreciate.
They were sitting alone. First seat, totally hidden, right by the exit. And I was like, oh, that guy's got it figured out. He can go piss whenever he wants. I walk back in, only dude in the mask, hoodie pulled way the fuck up, all black, and I'm like, oh,
He's crazy.
we're gonna die in Dune. It's like, and the whole time, part of me was like, good movie. He moved. Good movie. He moved. That guy gets up. I'm yelling at Hannah, get the fuck down.
Yeah, dude. It's people are not doing so hot right now. Like
Everyone else
mentally.
was chilling.
Yeah, but like there's like a mental fatigue that's going on with people that is just, did you see that the numbers came out for US growth? And this is the worst quarter by far we've had in quite a while. It's usually like on average 6.7%.
Florida's doing pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. 6.7%. And it was like 2% this last quarter.
Well, luckily
and the optimism was is we've got the potential in Q4 to turn this around and really make benefits. But all I've seen is one cargo ship going to Miami's port. That's it. So I don't understand how they're going to turn this shit around. And they're like, we're saved. Miami's open. And I've seen one overly loaded cargo ship go in. And yeah.
On the plus side, though.
What's the plus side?
Well, the people in charge are really trustworthy. Not just that, but they're prepared. They definitely don't stand like they have dementia or take fucking 3-month leave of absence for paternity leave when there's stuff going on.
Oh, am I on camera?
To deal with. You know, we don't play identity politics and deciding who's in charge of stuff. The person in charge of the border has definitely been there. Oh, I heard something funny.
What's so funny?
So a reporter was like, hey, why'd Biden say that he'd been to the border when he hasn't been to the border?
It's a good question.
Yeah. Why'd he say that? And Jen
Psaki?
Yeah.
Yes. Scott,
maybe.
Dude,
I don't know. You said it with so much confidence that I didn't know.
It's the only Jen I know.
So
could be completely wrong.
Well, he has been to the border. He drove by there in 2008 while campaigning for Obama, and he remembers. And I was like, "Fucking what?" He has been to the border 15 years ago, and
during the recession.
It's like, Jesus, fuck, guys, how are we gonna?
Back when my parents were arguing and getting divorced over money in the recession, he was driving by the border.
Like, oh damn. Although, I think as Mark said, one member of the Biden family has probably spent a lot of time in Tijuana.
Do I get to guess?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's the drug addict.
Does he have a laptop?
Not anymore.
Take it to get cleaned or something?
Yeah, he did. Remember when they were like, hey, that's fake. That's not real. That's fake. No, that's not his laptop. And then
what
6 months later, hang on, 6 months later, they were casually like, by the way, it was. We were like, what? And they were like, yeah, it was his laptop.
Yeah, but what do you think though? Like I've not done meth, but I've done Adderall, which you do enough. I've done up to like 50 milligrams of Adderall, which I can only think that that's probably close to. And I've also taken Jacked 3D back before they got, weak sauced and like regulated, because like FDA was like, you're putting methamphetamine in your pre-workout. You can't do that. So back when you could actually have fun with shit, I took that. So like, I would like to think that I've had a similar. I know. I don't know why.
Similar.
Thanks. I don't know why it came out like that. Skip over it. Similar experience, or like been in a similar mindset. And not once was I like, clean now. I gotta go to where's the nearest tech store? When's the last time you even went to a tech store?
I had to buy. I left from here and went to Micro Center Mall because I needed a new computer charger.
Okay. So beyond just like your normal parts, but you're an Amazon hater, I'd probably just order on Amazon, scan my computer.
I needed it that day.
Okay, so you go to Amazon does that. No, I got a little banger for I got a banger for my thing yesterday. I was like,
I got a banger at home too, but I didn't get her off Amazon.
Great.
So I have a question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
And I don't think you're gonna have the answer for me, even
Mhm.
though you were directly involved in this. One time we were at a party.
Mhm.
I think it was freshman or sophomore year.
Yep.
And you come up to me
Mhm.
and you go, "Hey, you want to snort this?" And I go, "Sure." And it was blue.
Adderall.
That's what I thought. But I was like, to this day, I had not asked you what that was, and you did not tell me. I just remember being like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's college.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm back on those blues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're so fidgety?
No, that's constant. That's a constant thing. But no, they took me off my Vyvanse because they're like, you can have it. That's $333. I know.
A month?
A month.
Yeah, it's probably not worth it.
And they're like, you can just have Adderall. Well, because it's still under patent. So you can just be like, yeah, I own this for 10 years and you owe me this much money for it.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. And then it's got, I think, one more year. I think it was like 2012 that came out with the Vyvanse. So it's got like one more year before people can start to make generic, and then it'll go down to $20.
Fascinating.
Tyler works for this these companies.
I know. He's an asshole.
He's ready to get the jab number 3.
Is he?
I mean, he should. He's got like jab number 1, and those numbers came back, and then they're like, you're at 4% protection.
Well, hang on. Here's my thing.
Well, I don't think he needs it in particular, but I'm just saying his jab that he got is useless.
If you get
COVID
and you're our age
and you need a foot brace.
No, but like if you're our age, like we haven't hit 1,000 people in the whole country.
Nope.
In our age demographic that have died from this in 2 years.
No.
I'm good. I'll be all right. How many of those people like had cancer?
How many of those people
Or
were
other
already like
underlying-
going to choke on their tongues with sleep apnea?
Like, but if I have a chance of getting like a fucking like enlarged heart situation,
Yeah.
no. Oh,
Yeah.
We're gonna get canceled by the government.
Or sponsored by something. We're finally going to get noticed. Maybe this is it.
Hey, this episode is we're
Squid
gonna fucking
Games,
trend.
Dune. I don't have a pen. Damn it. I'll just, if I mentally write it down and I can go back to it.
We're gonna call it Let's Trend, Squid Games, Dune, Let's Go Brandon, Beagles. Like
Just gonna try it all out.
Someone.
Yeah. Well, this is our longest episode.
Oh yeah.
48 minutes.
And we didn't talk about fitness. We're just trying to trend.
It's fine. Doesn't matter. We'll talk about fitness. I mean, we talked about fitness.
We did. I liked your question. That we'll deal with that.
Do we?
Later.
Yeah. Do we want to go on?
No, we'll deal with that later. Keep people guessing on what it was.
Yeah, it's a good one to come back to.
Like, share,
subscribe.
Gatorboy 6_66
at @yoked_thoughts
Live
on
forever,
TikTok,
die
on
whenever.
Instagram. If you're in Cincinnati, come to the event on Saturday at Sharonville at the gym at On the Rise Fitness. I will be putting on a nutrition seminar and teaching a boot camp. And if you like to get fucked up and you're looking to get fucked up for Halloween, you should get yourself some Z-Biotics. Use my code, AlecG.
You should use my code at Live Forever, Die Whenever. It's called you pick what you want to buy, and then you give me your payment information, and then you get the product. There's not a discount.
Yeah, just make sure you get your CVV. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Bye.